He's a little small. I don't think he's enough. Could be enough. He's a little skinny, but he's definitely enough. He's about 13 and a half. He's a smaller guy, so I'm going to keep him. Another one. He seems a bit smaller. Still putting up a good fight though. He's not that good. He's not going anywhere. In the net. Another nice spotted bass. Good measurement. Top lip. Another 13-incher. You're mine. I'm keeping you. I'm keeping. And he. Oh. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Yeah, these fish are probably spooked out. Never mind. Got one. I thought these guys were spooked out, but I was able to get this one to bite. Gotta keep the pressure on. Oh yeah, he's a good sized one too. I don't know how well he's hooked. Actually pretty good. Don't want to horse him in. That one's a smaller guy. Still pretty chunky though. Look at that, right in the top of the mouth. That thing came off too easy, jeez. I'm gonna say this one's barely a keeper, maybe exactly 12 inches. Come on, stay straight, buddy. Never mind. He's a 14 3/4. That's a keeper right there. Come on. Submarine. This one's a submarine. It shakes. Really got him hooked in the mouth. Get him. Oh, yes! I caught the limit. I did it. Oh, this one's a really good one. Oh, nice. On the shad fries. No tail. I was just strolling it. This one's about a 15-incher. It's over. I caught my limit. Holy smokes. Finally. Happy 2026, everyone. I just wanted to record this portion of the video on my phone because I don't want to use the action cam. The mic's not really that good, as you can tell by the footage. The lures I was using are these three mostly. I caught about 3 on this one, caught 2 on this one. No. I caught 3 on this lure right here, caught 1 on this lure, but I lost a couple using that. And then the very last fish I caught was with this one. So the main setup of this is just a jig head minnow, but I wanted to replicate the strolling minnows that have been popular for about a couple of years now in the bass scene. So the exact products I'm using are, this is the Daiwa Gekabijin Double S 2-gram number 6 hook with a black and blue Kitech Easy Shiner. This one is the Daiwa Gekabijin Aging or Ajing in 2-gram number 8 hook, and this is a sexy shad color Easy Shiner. And the very last fish, surprisingly, that I caught, this is a Z-Man shad fries or Fry Z with the same jig head. It's the 2-gram number 8 from Daiwa. Now, mostly what all of these 3 lures have in common is I took out the tail. Shad fries had a little paddle tail, and these 2 also had a paddle tail, and I took that out. So I'm manually giving it the action, because you can see from the video, I'm trying to hover stroll these minnows where the fish are at, and so far it worked like a charm. And we are in the beginning of January. It is currently the 2nd. I had gone out to Folsom. I arrived there about 8-9 o'clock, and I was able to catch the limit by 11:30, and that's when I came home. And these 3 lures just absolutely excelled in catching spotted bass for the winter. And the thing is, I was not using a loop knot. What I'm actually using are these line clips right here. And maybe I'm a bit lazy, but I found it that these line clips are sort of a substitute for loop knots, and they work very, very well. And as you're twitching it throughout the water, the metal on metal contact of both rings, when you're giving it that twitch, it's just my theory, but it could give it little micro clicks in the water, which is very appealing to fish. Because not only that, you're getting a lifelike struggling action from your bait, but you're getting very, very subtle additions, such as the Kitech scent and the metal and metal contact with the line clips. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. My rod set up and I was able to throw it as far as it was. Of course, the rod was a Okuma SST. This is the newer SSTs, 8-foot ultralight. Moderate power, but the tip recovery was very fast. And the reel I was using is a overseas reel known as the Daiwa Mission CS 2000, paired with 4-pound fluorocarbon, no leader. I was just using straight fluorocarbon. And that ultralight rod, 8-foot ultralight rod, as long as wind doesn't play a factor, sadly it played a factor later in the video, you can throw these out pretty far and just like let it sink. In the very first spot where I would start out, I would throw it, count my 1/1000s, 2/1000s, and at a certain depth. At the deepest spot, it was at least, I got to 13 1,000. So what I do is throw back out, count to around 10, 11 1,000, and then that's when I start doing the strolling technique. And it just worked. The fish were there at that spot specifically. I already tried 2 other spots there, but for some reason where the buoys were in the no wake zone, they were just stacked there. Well, I leave this here with you fine people, and if you want to try and replicate what I've got going on, and if you're not afraid to throw light line and finesse fish for bass, I recommend these 3 setups, or try to replicate as best as you can, because I have very limited tackle here, so this is the best I got. So this is going to be the end of the video, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful 2026, and I will see you on the next fishing trip.